I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washington Sports Digital Network.
And the spec wide open here on fall break at Ouachita Baptist University as the Tigers are hosting a fall break matchup here against the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs. I'm Isaac Bourne here for this Ouachita volleyball match here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Before I start this game, I do want to, on a personal note, have a little send-on, or a little bit of a tribute for someone very close to me. Mrs. Kathy Stanzik today, passing away yesterday due to liver cancer. Just prayers for her family and everyone in that situation. Just a horrible, awful thing, but just a great person and a great life that she lived, and just thanking everybody for just the life that she was able to live while we had her. But aside from that, let's turn to the volleyball aspect of this game. Ouachita comes into this one 5-0 in Great American Conference play, and they have yet to really show any blemishes. They've got one set loss against Southern Arkansas. They've got one set loss against Henderson State. Other than that, and they've got one set loss against Arkansas Tech. Other than that, that's 3 set losses in conference play, and they have gone 5-0 going forward. Now, SWOSU is in a very similar situation. They've got 3 set losses, but all 3 of them were to Oklahoma Baptist in that second conference game. And now SWOSU travels on the road here to Arkadelphia, and they've got the Tigers. And what happens when an impenetrable shield meets the sharpest sword? We will see what happens. Southwestern Oklahoma State going into this one, they are first nationally in blocks per set, just under 3 per set. That block is led by Katia Blanchett, an incredible middle blocker, freshman out of Lindsborg, Kansas, standing 6 feet tall. Last game, she had 4 block assists. Next to her, freshman Sydney Winfrey from Canyon, Texas, had 3 block assists in that one as well, and she is 3rd in the Great American Conference in blocks per set as well. Now looking at this Ouachita team, you've got a good amount of players that are going to make an impact, but the one that I want to talk about tonight, that's setter Courtney Hansen. She was the Week 1 GAC Setter of the Week, coming off a season where she was all GAC first team and GAC All-Tournament Player of the Year. She's first in the Great American Conference in assists per set, leading this Ouachita team to the most assists per game out of any team in the Great American Conference. Meanwhile, also looking at Ouachita, Kylie Kisgan, the libero out of Belleville, Illinois. She's first nationally in digs per set, and maybe now moving to second following the Henderson State win last week. But going into last week was averaging just over 6 assists per set, now just under 6. Kisgan is a player that's going to get on the floor for anything. She's sporting that pink jersey today. Meanwhile, Ouachita in the purple. Now you look over at Southwestern Oklahoma State in the light blue. And this is a tale of 2 different teams. Last year, Southwestern Oklahoma State, they were number 1 in the conference going into the conference tournament, won their first ever Great American Conference regular season title. And they go into the conference tournament, and this lowly 5 seed catches fire. That lowly 5 seed happens to be the hosting team tonight, Ouachita. The last time these 2 teams faced off was a 3-1 win for Ouachita in the Great American Conference Tournament in Hot Springs and Bank OZK Arena. But the last 5 regular season matchups between these teams have gone toward the Bulldogs. Ouachita hoping to pick up their first regular season win against the Bulldogs since 2018. I will say Ouachita 9-7 all-time against SWOSU. The Bulldogs hoping to inch closer to an even 500 on the series. Both of these teams coming off big 3-0 wins. Ouachita won on Monday against non-conference opponent Lane College. Meanwhile, SWOSU a 3-0 win against Southern Nazarene to move themselves to 4-1 in conference play. So both of these teams coming off big, impactful wins. Another returning player for this SWOSU team, that'll be setter Cameron Turner. She was out last game, and the Bulldogs had to go to freshman setter Mackenzie Sims. She had a great performance, 31 assists and 10 digs, her first double-double of her career. But Turner tonight will be back in the setter position after winning GAC Setter of the Week last week. For now, though, we're going to send it to the PA system for the national anthem and starting lineups.
And now, let's see the starting lineup for our visitors from Rutherford, Oklahoma, the SWOSU Bulldog. Number 1, Cameron Turner. 2, Jenna Al. Winfrey. Number 8, Haley Smith. Number 10, Paris Patterson. Number 11, Jada Preventer. And number 32, Katia Blanchett. The Bulldogs are led by head coach Josh Collins, as well as assistant coaches Kate Bagwell, Emma Sider, and Sophia Walker. And now, the starting lineup for your Ouachita Tigers. A senior from Cabot, Arkansas, number 4, Haley Fairchild. A junior from Belleville, Illinois, number 7, Kylie Kiskin. A senior from Decatur, Texas, number 9, Riley Brazil. A junior from Berlin, Texas, number 13, Kaylee Edgar. A junior from Crandall, Texas, number 15, Leah Gardner. A senior from Arlington, Texas, number 21, Courtney Hanson. And a senior from Arlington, Texas, number 22, Emily Adams. The Tigers are led by head coach Allison Frizzell Kaiser and assistant coach Daryl Davis.
And there you have it, folks. That's the starting lineups for tonight. Ouachita hoping to move to 6-0 in conference play. Meanwhile, SWOSU hoping to pick up in a revenge loss or a revenge win against the team that knocked them out of the Great American Conference tournament last year. High stakes, high rewards tonight. Both teams go on to play opponents from similar areas, I'll say. Ouachita will play Northwestern Oklahoma State from Alva, Oklahoma tomorrow, and then SWOSU plays Henderson State tomorrow. Another player to watch for this SWOSU team, senior Haley Smith, native of Prosper, Texas. She's 49th nationally in blocks per set as well. So that SWOSU block continuing to be why they are so lethal. Washita third in the conference in kills per set as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this Tiger team attacks the lethal defense up front that this Bulldog squad has. Pre-game traditions are through. Now starting lineups for both teams: Courtney Hanson, Riley Brazil, Kylie Kisgan, Kaylee Thetford, Emily Adams, and Leah Gardner starting for the Tigers. Meanwhile, for the Bulldogs, it's Cameron Turner at setter. Number 32, Katia Blanchett. Number 10, Paris Patterson. Number 8, Haley Smith. Number 2, Jenna Hauk. And at the libero position, it'll be number 11, Jada Permenter. Hauk goes up for that one. Washita easily controlled. Thetford, nice dig by Permenter. Bulldogs still alive. And soft touch by the front line of the Bulldogs. Credit that one to Cameron Turner. And Washita can't respond. Head coach Josh Collins for the Bulldogs in his 14th season. That's double the amount of time that head coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser has seen with Washita, as that one's going to go down as a service ace for junior Jenna Hauk. Hauk, she's back to serve again. SWOSU, they'll start off 2-0. Hanson to Adams. And nice dig by Hauk. Bulldogs still alive. Kisgan, she'll have to give it up to Thetford. Off the block, but still, Washita has been unable to find their way around this SWOSU block. Thetford again, and that's blocked down. Nice dig by the Bulldogs, but Brazil can't get under it, and SWOSU, they're going to take a staunch 3-0 lead. This is the largest lead to start that Washita has seen at home against them this season. Jenna Hauk back to serve again, the native of Edmond, Oklahoma. Thetford on the dig, and just not controlled by Katia Blanchett. And Washita, they'll score their first point of the game. Coming in for the Tigers, in for Kaylee Thetford is Savannah Whitaker. Outside hitter from Forney, Texas. Whitaker, she'll serve here. Hauk gets under it. Turner's gonna serve it up, and she's gonna put it right off the foot of Courtney Hanson, and that's gonna go for another Bulldog score. Hanson didn't know her foot was there, it looks like, and that one might have been out of bounds. Nevertheless, Jada Permenter, the libero, will be back to serve, and that one's long. Washita, they benefit off the service error from the Bulldogs, and they'll get their second point. Gardner on the serve, and Gardner with the ace. Permenter can't get under it in time. Tigers inching closer here. They trail by just one after the 0-3 start. Gardner back to serve again. They're going to give it up. Smith gets it over, but nice dig by Gardner. Adams puts it down in the back middle, and Washita, they've evened this one back up. And Gardner, she'll stay back there to serve. 4's on the board here. Off the block and down. Haley Smith, she'll gain her first kill of the day. That one coming in her first 3 attempts. Substitutions for Washita coming in now. Haley Fairchild for Leah Gardner. Hanson back to Adams. Nice dig by Hauk. Bulldogs are alive. The free shot, that's going to give Washita an opportunity, but they're just going to let it go and out of bounds. We're back evened up at 5 now. Substitutions coming in for the Tigers, Peyton Church, and in for the Bulldogs, defensive specialist Libby Hughes. Hughes last time out, she had 6 digs against Southern Nazarene in that 3-set match. And Peyton Church, native of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Fun fact, her parents both taught at Murray State University, the college of which I am a native of their hometown. Riley Brazil, she's gonna split the block wide open and put the ball down. And that's exactly what the Tigers are going to need to see more of if they want to take down the Bulldogs tonight. Brazil is gonna find a way through that block that has just been so lethal to so many teams this season. Patterson, that one sent right back. Bulldogs have to go back for it again. Patterson, that one blocked back down again. Haley Fairchild, just a wall up front, giving the Bulldogs a taste of their own medicine. Church back to serve again. She'll put it down on the right side for the Bulldogs. Fairchild, she'll get the dig. Brazil, that one blocked. Tigers have to go at it again. Hanson, she'll get it over. Bulldogs, they're gonna have a good chance here. Over to Patterson. Whitaker gets under it, but just can't get to it in time, or the rest of her teammates. Bulldogs even it back up. Bulldogs inch just closer. They trail by just 1 now. This one, it's going to be a bit more of a dogfight than we've seen for these Tigers here at home. SWOSU comes into this one with a good track record against the Great American Conference. They've yet to lose at home this season, yet it be a small sample size. Bulldogs can't get it over in 3 hits, and Ouachita goes back up by 2. Riley Brazil back to serve. She had 3 service aces on Monday against Lane College. Going to give it up to Hauk. That one off the top of the net and fielded by Church. Thedford here. Permenter gets under it. Bulldogs and just can't get it over as Sydney Winfrey. Just a little too soft of a touch that time, trying to just barely inch it over the Ouachita block. And head coach Josh Collins, he'll call a timeout. And we're gonna take a break here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Ouachita leads 9-6 here in set number 1 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up. We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Action returning here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Ouachita, they lead 9-6. SWOSU calling a timeout in that last break just to talk it over. Head coach Josh Collins, like we said, in his 14th season with the Bulldogs, he has brought success like no other to this SWOSU program. He reached his 200th win of his Bulldog career last season. Now he's at 204 going into the year. And I mean, you've seen the results from his team last year. SWOSU being the first team in Great American Conference history to have 2 players win Player of the Year awards. That was Lacey Mott and Samantha Kuzma. Bulldogs having trouble getting it over. Ouachita now, they'll have a good shot here. Thedford, that one off the block. Bulldogs, they're going to field it. And Hauk's swing is going to go too long. She wants it off the block, but they say no tip. Tigers now, they've taken a little bit more of an advantage. They lead 10-6. That one on the swing and down. Credit that time the freshman, Sydney Winfrey. She's coming off a performance against Southern Nazarene. She had 8 kills in 14 attempts last game and 3 block assists. Like we've mentioned multiple times, this Bulldog team just incredible out front on defense as Winfrey's serve is going to go too long. Tigers take back the 4-point lead. Kisgan now, she'll be back to serve. The lefty out of Belleville, Illinois, has made her impact known this season for the Tigers. Church gets under it and blocked again. Jenna Hauk, she's going to be credited for that one. Cameron Turner back to serve. Registered a did not play on Monday against Southern Nazarene. She's back to play here on the road. Hanson to Gardner and right through the block and down. What strength by the junior. Adams coming in for Peyton Church. And like you heard over the PA system, Courtney Hanson back to serve now. Turner to Smith and Kisgan, way to get on the floor for it. Thetford, she's gonna have a shot at it and down. What an effort by the Tigers. Kylie Kisgan lays out for the dig and Kaylee Thetford, she's gonna finish out the play there. Tigers, this is their largest lead of the match so far, albeit a very short match up to this point. And the Bulldogs, they just cannot corral that one, and Ouachita, they go up by 6 now. Turner, she's going to give it up to Hauk. Thetford gets under it, and it's going to go out towards the Ouachita bench. Assistant Coach Daryl Davis is going to catch that ball. 14-9, Jenna Hauk back to serve. And Gardner finds a hole in that back corner, well fielded by the Bulldogs, but they just can't complete the play. That's another error for SWOSU, something we're not used to seeing from them. They come into this game averaging just around 1.4 reception errors per set. Once again, they just can't get it over the net that time. Paris Patterson just can't get under it. And that's another timeout. Coach Collins wants to talk to his team, and we will take a break here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. We'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita. How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
And returning from play here for the Sturgis Physical Education Center, this is Isaac Bourne here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Savannah Whitaker back to serve as the Tigers lead 16-9. Brazil, she's going to get under that one. Bulldogs just been unable to really control this team so far, and they're going to force an error by the Tigers. But so far in this one, it's been really hard for the Bulldogs. They had 2 bad sets in a row leading to that last timeout. They're going to score there. Kisgan can't get her hands under it cleanly, so that'll be a service ace for Permenter. Jada Permenter coming off GAC Defensive Player of the Week. SWOSU, one of the first teams of the season in the Great American Conference to get 2 of their players getting Player of the Week honors in the same week. Whitaker, she's going to get under it. The snipe for Brazil. Riley Hansen, I mean Courtney Hansen finds Riley Brazil all the way across the court, and Brazil splits the block again. Credit to the native of Decatur, Texas. She's really finding a way to get straight through these blocks instead of trying to go over them. The set, looking for that back corner. Gardner's there. Hansen to Adams. And trying to find that back corner, just a little shy of the line that time. Haley Smith, she'll be back to serve. Native of Prosper, Texas, transfer from Nova Southeastern just a season ago. That serve will go too far to the side, so that's going to give Ouachita another score. Tigers 7 away here in set number 1. Church, that serve will go to the back row. Patterson up for it, off the block, and into Ouachita territory. Tigers having to scramble for it. Kisgan will get it over. Turner, another opportunity. Nice dig by Church. Bulldogs, they get it back. Kisgan under it. Hansen over to Brazil. And the Tigers, they're going to get another opportunity. And Fairchild splits the block, and it goes. Tigers really staying in there. They give SWOSU multiple opportunities, but that nationally recognized defense continuing to prove why that they're one of the best teams in this conference. Turner, she's going to put it down. SWOSU, though, they have a chance here. Hansen, good opportunity for Brazil. Nice dig. And Bulldogs just barely get it over. Hansen, though, now to Fairchild on the run, but that one's blocked. You can't let your guard down around this Bulldogs team and put together anything less than one of your best attacks. This block by the Bulldogs, first in the nation, and that is exactly why. Tigers 6 away. Paris Patterson to serve. Brazil, the hard swing. Tigers are going to get another shot at it. Brazil through the block and out. Tigers, they score, and they're the first to hit 20. Kaylee Thetford in for Savannah Whitaker. Back to serve here is Riley Brazil. She had 3 service aces in the last outing against Lane. Hauk, that one off the block. Fairchild tries to get it over. Bulldogs just barely get it over. They're going to get another shot at it here. Brazil over to Thetford. And she's going to gain herself an assist. Kaylee Thetford is going to put it down. She's really been given the scraps off the sets today, but she's been able to use them very well. Kaylee Thetford, she notches her 3rd kill in the game. Her and Brazil tied now. That one off the antenna, and that's going to be an infraction for the Bulldogs. Tigers now 3 away from a set win. And Thetford, what an angle to take at it. Tigers still alive. Hauk has to get it over. Tigers, they're going to get a good shot at it here. Kaylee Thetford, that one nicely defended by Permenter. Fairchild back corner, and the Bulldogs can't respond. Paris Patterson, she was good to get under it there, but her teammates just couldn't do anything else with it. Tigers a duo of scores away from taking this first set with ease. Turner cross the court to Hauk. And that'll be an infraction for the Tigers. And that's going to be a Bulldog score. They're going to get their serve back. Back to serve now, Morgan Ritchie. That one off the net. Church barely able to get under it. Bulldogs, they're going to get a shot here. Hansen over to Thedford. Through the block and down. The junior out of Pearland, Texas, has been on fire this season. And it really all started against this SWOSU team last season. Kaylee Thedford setting the Great American Conference tournament record for most kills in a 4-set match last season when these two teams played each other. That one's going to go long, and the Tigers, they're going to take set number 1. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry & Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry & Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry & Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
And welcome back to the Sturgis Physical Education Center, Ouachita. They lead 1-0 in the sets following a dominating set win in set number 1. Tigers now, they switch sides, and they're looking to take a staunch advantage here. And meanwhile, SWOSU, they relinquished their first set in conference play since the loss on the road in Shawnee to Oklahoma Baptist in their second conference game of the season. Looking now to make that their lone set loss of the game. Looking a little bit into the stats in this one, Courtney Hansen already with 10 assists. Just about a game ago, Hansen reached the 4,000 assist mark, one of only 2 players in Ouachita history to match that mark. Now though, she's chasing Ouachita history. just a little around 700 assists away from hitting the notorious #1 in all-time career assists in Ouachita history. Mackenzie Sims, the setter from Amarillo, Texas, she'll serve for the Tigers. She had a good performance last game, a double-double with 31 assists and 10 digs. Thedford is going to notch another kill to start this one. Coming in for Peyton Church is Emily Adams. And just what else can you say about Kaylee Thedford? Today she's 4 for 10 without an error so far. Thedford starting off this season a little bit lower of a hitting percentage, but she's really picked it up in conference play. Now at 40% off the block and out. Leah Gardner and Emily Adams, one of the most lethal blocks in the conference, but that time SWOSU uses the angle well, and that one's going to sail out. Jenna Hauk, she's back to serve. And that one's going to be too strong, and Tigers are going to take the lead back. Coming in now for Kaylee Thedford, number 24, Savannah Whitaker. So far today, Savannah Whitaker, she's not just the one dig. Hanson, she's going to get under it. Kiz getting out of Brazil. Riley Brazil scopes out the floor on the left side and puts it down. Her and Kaylee Thedford in a little bit of a competition today for who can notch the most kills. Brazil just picking up her 4th, and she'll tie Thedford in 2 less attempts. And Katia Blanchett, I mean, what can you do against a middle blocker right there as strong as Blanchett? 7th nationally in blocks per set, just under 1.5 per set. Now Jada Permenter back again. Whitaker, she's going to get under it. Tigers able to send it over on the free shot. Bulldogs a good opportunity here. Off the block, and can't return it is Hanson. Credit that time the kill to right side Morgan Ritchie. This Bulldog team a little bit younger than head coach Josh Collins is used to. Last year, the Bulldogs, they lost 5 seniors, Lacey Mott and Samantha Kuzma, the 2 main ones, but then you also lose Zoe Sparks, Lauren De Santiago, Kiki Holloway, and I'm sorry, not 5, but 6. They also lost Therese Chavez. Tigers lead by 1. Now here's Leah Gardner. And nice kill that time by Sydney Winfrey. She's going to find her way around the block and right past the defense. Put it down. 4's on the board. Now here's Haley Smith. Hanson over to Brazil. Whitaker, she's going to get under it, but can't be fielded any further. SWOSU, they'll take the lead here. And nice setup that time by Hanson, and Bulldogs can't get it over. Emily Adams, she's given a nice, incredible setup that time by Courtney Hanson. And the Bulldogs just unable to send it back over. Substitutions now for Ouachita. Coming in number 12, Peyton Church. And then for SWOSU coming in number 7, Libby Hughes. Hughes, that one's going to go off her chin, but Permenter able to send it over. Brazil, that one's blocked, but it's out. Tigers now using fire to fight fire. They're going to send it off the block and out of bounds. Time called by the official. Looks like the coaches are checking out number 3, Mackenzie Sims. And they'll send over the athletic trainer. Not sure if it's something due to an injury. But looking into this matchup, Ouachita, they lead 6-5 here. Courtney Hansen now up to 14 assists and 4 digs. Like we mentioned before, she is the player to watch for this team, but Riley Brazil also. She's 5 for 10 on the day with 5 kills. She's got the lone assist and also 3 digs. Brazil, a player that plays well all around the court. And for this team that's so defensive, you'd think that the libero would be leading in digs on the night. But no, give that honor to Peyton Church. The defensive specialist already talked about her, native of Jonesboro, Arkansas. She's had an incredible defensive performance tonight for this team that has been the 3rd best defense in regards to digs per set in the country. Houck, she'll get under it. And Patterson, that one's well set for her. Tigers able to rebound though. Permenter can't get under it cleanly, and the Tigers, they'll increase their lead to 2. She's going to give it up, and Morgan Ritchie, the strength from that middle blocker, from that right side position, and she's going to find that back corner.
Now serving for Southwestern, number 2, Britt Patterson.
Patterson on the serve. Hansen gives it up to Brazil. Well dug by Patterson. Swasu, they send it back over. That one off the block. And the Tigers fall victim once again to the Bulldog block up front. Sevens on the board. Back to serve for the Bulldogs is Patterson. Hansen over to Fairchild. She's going to float that one over the block. And you've got to put a little bit more power on that if you want to get it down past these SWASU defenders. Free shot. Tigers, they're going to get a good opportunity at this here. Brazil off the block, and they're going to say that one went down in Ouachita territory. And great response by the Bulldogs on the free shot. They don't get an offensive opportunity. Instead, they're going to use Ouachita's own offense against them. On the day, Southwestern Oklahoma State already with 4 blocks. Well dug by Permenter. Now here's Houck, and she's going to find the back corner. SWASU on a run now. That's 4 in a row for the Bulldogs. Jenna Houck, that's kill number 4 for her today in 14 attempts with 2 errors. Hansen to Brazil. And nice response by the Tigers. Brazil puts that one off the hands of Houck and to that way back corner of the spec. Coming in for Savannah Whitaker now here is Kaylee Thedford back. Thedford, she has been a rock for this Ouachita team today, but even more of a rock was the girl that just served it. Brazil slides forward there. SWASU takes back that 2-point lead.
Now serving for SWASU, number 6, Sydney Winfrey.
Sydney Winfrey back to serve. She's got 3 blocks on the evening. Hansen over to Thedford. Off the block, well fielded by the Bulldogs. Blocked by Fairchild. Tigers, they're going to get a good shot at it here. Thedford can't get it through the uprights, well fielded by Winfrey. Hansen, Patterson gets under it. Hanson, and she's going to find the gap in the back corner, and she's going to catch the Bulldogs lacking. And that's what you do when you're a setter like Courtney Hanson. You watch the movement of the other team, and she saw that that back row was moved up a lot. And then that back left corner, there was some wide open space, and she's going to use that to her advantage. Brazil, give her the service ace today. She's got 2 of them. Kisgan, she's back to serve. We'll continue on that Peyton Church storyline from earlier. Kisgan, her mother was actually also a student of Murray State and one of Peyton Church's mother's students. That one's gonna hit that back line, so Bulldogs are gonna score and take back the lead. Church under it. Thedford, that one's blocked, but Peyton Church is gonna get under it. Her defense has been vital to Ouachita staying in this one here. Smith off the block, Bulldogs get it back. And that time Hauk, she can't get it in bounds, and that one's going to tie it back up at 11. Emily Adams in for Peyton Church, but what a performance here for Church. She's got 8 digs. That's exactly what you want out of your defensive specialist. Only person with more digs in the game is Jada Permenter with 9 for the Bulldogs. Hanson, that serve will go long. Bulldogs back in the lead.
Now serving Swanson, number 18, Kaylin Christie.
Kaylin Christie, seeing her first action, she'll serve. Thedford over the block. Bulldogs barely able to get it over and down. Christie, she'll score that time off the free shot. Bulldogs up by 2 here. She'll loft it into the front row for Ouachita. Bulldogs are going to get it right back. And Katia Blanchett, she'll put it down in Ouachita territory off the strong swing. SWOSU, they take a big advantage in this one. They lead by 3, and that'll send us to a break. Ouachita trails 14-11 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Owned by Ouachita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
Ouachita back into this one. They trail 11-14. And here's Kaylin Christie back to serve. She'll loft it into the front row for the Tigers. Hanson gets on it, Thedford over. Emily Adams gets her hands on it, but it'll go out. SWOSU out of the timeout, able to prevent Ouachita from doing anything. This is their largest lead of the match. They're up by 4 here. And the Tigers, we've seen them come out of holes here. Christie just continuing to loft that one into the front row. That time Adams able to send it down. Permenter can't get under it. Great effort that time by Kaylin Christie. Adams, she'll score. That'll be her 4th kill of the match. Whitaker barely fielded by Christie. That one up to Patterson. Kisgan, what a dig. And Whitaker, she'll have to send it over on the free shot. And Patterson, she gets a second chance at it. She uses it well. That'll be a kill for her. SWOSU back in the lead by 4. Jada Permenter back in for the Bulldogs. She's the first player in this one to hit double-digit digs. And Haley Smith, she'll add to the SWOSU lead. They lead now 17-12. Tigers need a response. Coach Frizz knows exactly what to do with it. She's going to take out Riley Brazil. Coming in, the Hot Springs native, Maddie Landry. Landry, she's seen some time in these important situations. Her strong swing is one reason that you need her in right now. You just want to find a way through this block. And Adams, she's going to do exactly that. Fairchild, she'll come in for Kylie Kisgan. So we've got a different looking front line. Outside hitter, or right side is going to be Emily Adams. And then middle blocker will be Haley Fairchild. Maddie Landry also in the front row. Hanson on the dig. Whitaker on the set. And Emily Adams off the block, well fielded by Smith. Hanson over to Landry. And Landry, the attack error that time, can't get it over the net. You saw what she was looking for there, trying to get it across the net, past the block, but just took a little bit too much of an angle that time. Whitaker gets under it. And Adams is going to give it over to Landry, and Maddie Landry, she'll score for the first time today. Adams comes out. Coming in for her is Peyton Church. Serve will go far for the Jonesboro native. SWOSU back up by 5. Might not be able to see it, but we've got some Ouachita fans decked out in all purple. And when I say all purple, I mean all purple, even the skin. So it's an interesting fan arrangement down there, but most of the people here over fall break are Ouachita athletes, so you love to see athletes supporting athletes tonight. Church gonna get it over. That one well blocked by Fairchild. Ouachita, they get it back. Maddie Landry on the swing. Permenter, that one's gonna go up into the rafters. Bulldogs able to field it though. And well fielded by the Bulldogs. They still go through all of that, but Maddie Landry. What a dig by her. What an attack by her, excuse me. She gets the angle that she's wanted all evening, and she's going to put it down for a kill. Landry, she goes to the bench with 2 kills today. Brazil back in this one. And Christie can't get it over the net. Ouachita starting to find themselves back into this one. Bulldogs have yet to hit 20, and head coach Josh Collins wants to make sure that it happens. Tigers, they trail by 3. We'll see you right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia.
Ouachita inching back into this one. They trail by 3 here in set number 2. SWOSU, though, hoping to prevent the comeback by the Tigers and take set number 2, tying it up at 1. Riley Brazil, she'll be back to serve. She's had a good night of her own. Blocked by the Tigers. Bulldogs get it back. Nice dig by Brazil. Hansen's going to give it up to Fairchild. Tigers get it back. Thetford, that one's blocked. Thetford off the top of the block. Now Bulldogs get it. Church, well dug. Thetford over, but the Bulldogs again. Nice back and forth by both teams. Kaylee Thetford says no more. Tigers, they're inched to within 2 here. And one thing about this Ouachita team, eventually you can always count on the Pearland, Texas native Thetford to put down the hammer. Tigers here, a good opportunity as Kizigan back to Thetford. That one blocked. SWOSU gives the Tigers another chance. Fairchild, the middle blocker, finds the middle end down. Tigers within 1. And Ouachita, we've seen them in a similar position in past games. Last time in their last conference match against Henderson State, they had a comeback from down 5 in set number 4. They were down 22-17 at one point and found their way back and won that set, not allowing the Reddies to force a set number 5. Meanwhile, though, it's going to go as a service error for Brazil. Church is going to be under it. Brazil, she's going to set it up for Thetford. Tigers can't get under it. SWOSU, they're 4 away now. And one thing I want to mention about this SWOSU crowd is how well they travel. Most of the time in Ouachita, they play these away Oklahoma schools in the Great American Conference. You're going to find maybe 1 or 2 fans that come with the team. But we've got a very crowded Sturgis Physical Education Center today, and not just full of the home fans. These fans have come decked out in their navy and royal blues today. Hansen back to Thetford. That block, you just have to stand in awe at it. These Bulldogs continuing to be dominant, and we're going to take another break. Coach Frizz for the Tigers wants to talk to her team, and we'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Ouachita, we're excited to partner with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, which offers many benefits to alumni and friends, and we want to tell you about one of those.
I'm Dylan McClain, a proud alumni, and I serve as the Vice President and Attorney at the Arkansas Baptist Foundation. The foundation proudly serves as Ouachita's Play and Giving partner, so if you're considering leaving a legacy gift or want to explore other charitable giving options, we'd love to guide you through that process. If you'd like to learn more about how you can invest in the next generation of Ouachita students, please contact us using the information below.
Go Tigers!
Tigers, they're trailing by 4, coming back in after the timeout. So they're Southwestern Oklahoma State, they relinquish a lead just to take it right back. They lead now 22-18, just 3 away here in set number 2. If the Bulldogs do take this one, we're in for an exciting and a little bit of a long match, which is something that the Tigers have not seen up to this point at home. No 5-set matches from the Specs so far this season. Morgan Ritchie, the sophomore for the Bulldogs, will be back to serve. Hansen to Thetford. Over the block, well fielded that time by Ritchie. Blocked and out. Tigers, they get their hands in front of it, but nice angle that time taken by the front line of the Bulldogs, and they're going to force Ouachita into a mistake. Fairchild, nice soft touch, but the Bulldogs, that defense has been lethal, and they're going to find the corner. Thought for a second that that one was going to go out, but just absolute perfect precision by Katia Blanchett. That one is out beyond the back line. Tigers still 5 away from tying it up, 6 away from winning it. Meanwhile, Bulldogs just need 1. It is set point for the Bulldogs here. Kisgin, she'll serve. Off the block, Tigers able to field it. Hanson to Gardner, and that one's going to get down off the top of the block. Leah Gardner, she's been pretty quiet up to this point. That's only her 2nd kill, but one of the best in the country when it comes to hitting percentage. Top 30 in that regard. Hanson off the hands of Permenter and down. Tigers inching back into this one, but no room for error as they sit still 3 away from a tie. Up until this point, it's going to demand perfection from the Tigers. We'll see what happens. Christie, that one is too hard. Tigers 2 away from tying it up now. Kylie Kisgin, she's content to just stay back there and keep serving, but head coach Josh Collins not content to sit there and watch. Tigers trail by 2. Meanwhile, SWOSU just 1 away. We'll be right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Spec, back to the Spec here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Tigers on a 4-0 scoring run without room for error as Kylie Kisgin is going to score once again off the service ace. And back from the grave is Ouachita. They've scored 5 in a row. They still need 2 more though. 1 more if they want to prolong this set. Kisgin under it and just barely can't get back to it. And SWOSU, they're going to win set number 2. And the Tigers, this one's all tied up 1-1. It's going to get interesting here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. We'll be right back for set number 3 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
And furry friends usually are for spring sports here at Ouachita. Most of the time we'll show some dogs during baseball season, but you know, dogs are for volleyball season as well. And today, exactly that, fans showing up in mass during fall break. And that's something that you have to be proud of as a campus here at Ouachita. I'm Isaac Bourne, and I've got a piece of pizza sitting here right in front of me, and I'll be glad to eat that as soon as we go to another break. But in this one, Ouachita just barely not being able to inch themselves back into that last set. They lose that one 25-23. And the Bulldogs roll to that set number 2 win. Meanwhile, though, Ouachita won set number 1 very handily. Tigers are hoping for something like that once again, but you definitely cannot expect that against a block as lethal as this Bulldogs team. So far today, they've got 5 blocks, just under their season average of 2.9 blocks per game. Folks, that's number 1 in the country. And when you're going up against a team with players like Katia Blanchett in that front line that just send everything back, you have to take different angles. And so far, Ouachita, they've had mixed results against it. Christie, that swing will hit and go down. Bulldogs will strike first. Kaylin Christie, she'll serve here for the first time in this set. Thedford under it. Hanson up to Adams. And Jada Permenter, nice dig that time. Bulldogs alive and well. Patterson, that one sent back. Bulldogs another chance at it. And Gardner, slight tap that time, and that's going to go down as a block for her. Savannah Whitaker comes in for Kaylee Thetford. We're knotted up at Snake Eyes here to start set number 3. Whitaker today, she's notched 2 digs as the lone stats she has so far. Haley Smith, she's going to find a way through that closing block and down. And folks, this has been a fun match so far today. Both teams not really relinquishing anything. Tigers, yes, did win that set number 1 very handily, but since the Bulldogs have really had the Tigers number. Hanson over to Brazil. Strength on the attack, but nicely dug by Whitaker. Bulldogs here, a free shot. Hanson, she'll give it up to Adams. And Emily Adams, the connection between the Arlington natives, Emily Adams and Courtney Hanson, pays off once again. Haley Fairchild comes in for Kylie Kisgan. And folks, I'll be honest with you, that piece of pizza looks very appetizing sitting in front of me. But we've got volleyball to play, and Patterson, that one is going to go down. Leah Gardner gets her hands under it, and that one goes all the way back across the court and out. But, man, that Ouachita team, you saw the bench there. They wanted that one to find its way down. Haley Smith back to serve. And that one's too long. Back to threes here. Peyton Church coming in for Emily Adams. Church, she's one of 2 players in this one with double-digit digs. She's got 10. Giving it up to Patterson. Nice dig by Church. And Courtney Hansen, that'll be her first kill of the evening. Excuse me, her 3rd kill of the evening. Guess I forgot about 2 of the other ones. Hansen, though, last time in the last conference matchup for the Tigers was knocking on the door of a triple-double. She had the numbers in both digs and assists like she's done for the past 6 games. Hansen, though, only 7 kills in that one. She'll be hoping to maybe notch the double-digit amount in this one today. Tigers take their first lead of the set. Church, that one goes down, barely able to be fielded by Permenter, but nice. That one's going to take a ride down the net, and Riley Brazil can't get under it. Patterson now, she'll be back to serve for the Bulldogs. We're knotted up at 4s. Hansen way over to Brazil. Patterson gets under it. Christie strength, but that one is nicely kept by Church. Hansen to Fairchild. Kisgan dig. Whitaker just can't get under it. She dives forward and slides, but just barely out of reach for the senior. Swasu, they'll take back the lead. They lead by 1 here. Hansen over to Brazil. That one's going to touch down and grab the corner. Nice precision by the senior out of Decatur, Texas. Now substitutions coming in for Savannah Whitaker, Kaylee Thedford. Brazil, she's got 8 kills in the game here. Thedford, she'll get it over. Bulldogs, good opportunity. Swing is long. Sydney Winfrey, just a little too much power on that swing. Off the net, but nice dig that time by Sims, and Bulldogs still alive. Hansen over to Thedford, off the block and down. It's a new person every time for the Bulldogs, but that front line continues to be the reason why they have been 4-1 in conference play up to this point. Church under it. Fairchild tries to get over the block, but nice behind that time by Patterson. Block again by the Tigers. Infraction by the Tigers, and the Bulldogs will take the lead. Seven serving 6 now. Thedford puts it back into play, and Church is going to send it over on the free shot. That one off the block and out. Swasu lead up to 2. Sydney Winfrey, she'll serve again. Hansen to Fairchild, and the swing was too long. Bulldogs did not get a hand on it. Ouachita bench looking for the tip. Swasu lead now up to 3. Thedford tries to get over to the block. Well fielded that time, though. And Church can't get to it in time. Bulldogs now on a 5-0 scoring run, and that's going to send us to another break. Ouachita, they trail by 4. We'll see what Coach Frizz has to say to them in the huddle after the break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Knight Insurance Professionals, we offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Knight Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. Knight Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia, 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
And we return to action here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Ouachita trails 10-6 to the SWOSU Bulldogs. Coach Frizz calling a timeout before the break, trying to end this 5-0 scoring run that has been put on by this SWOSU team. And right there, that's where it's going to finish off. Sydney Winfrey can't overcome the net. Substitutions for the Tigers coming in for Haley Fairchild is Leah Gardner, and coming in for Winfrey is number 7, Libby Hughes. And finds a gap in the defense. That score that time will go to number 32, Katia Blanchett. Coming in for Hughes, it'll be Haley Smith. Hanson up to her middle blocker, Gardner, and she's gonna find the gap and with power to boot. SWOSU lead shortened now to 3. Coming in for Peyton Church is Emily Adams. Hanson here on the serve. Hanson, she'll give it up to Adams. That one well fielded, but they're gonna say that the Bulldogs got caught up in the net that time. Tigers now, Bulldog lead shortened to just 2. Patterson gets under it. SWOSU able to get it over the net. Good opportunity for the Tigers. Adams gets it right down, but Permenter, she's right there. Kisgan to Adams. Over the block, and the defense can't get to it in time. Jada Permenter, she nicely slides for it, but no one on her team is able to return it back over the net. And that's going to force a timeout for the Bulldogs. Head coach Josh Collins now wants to talk to his team. Tigers, they trail by just 1 heading into the break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street or visit their website at printmaniatees.com. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business, Print Mania has been serving the area since 1992. Call Print Mania today at 870-246-3803.
Arkadelphia's newest entertainment option is open and ready for business. Tea Time Sims brings world-class indoor golf simulators to Arkadelphia, allowing you to practice, play, and perfect your swing in a comfortable setting. Check out our Facebook page to learn about our monthly tournaments, closest to the pin showdowns and long drive battles. Learn more and book your tee time at teatimegolfarkansas.com.
Play resuming here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Washita on their own 3-0 scoring run, following SWOSU's 5-0 scoring run, and they trail now by just 1. Back to serve again is Courtney Hansen. Thedford, she's going to take a swing at it, and it's going to go down. Give Kaylee Thedford her 6th kill on the evening in 29 tries. The native of Pearland, Texas, has just continued to be a good asset for this team in that front line, and that time she's going to put one through. Haley Smith, she'll do the exact same thing from that middle blocker position, though. The height and strength unmatched by the senior transfer from Nova Southeastern. Kaylin Christie back to serve now for the Bulldogs. Hansen to Adams. Tigers, they're going to get another shot at it after the dig goes back into Washita territory. That one's going to hit the antenna. 13-11 is the Bulldog lead. Kaylin Christie will be back to serve again. She'll loft that one into the front row. Gardner, that one off the net, back to the Tigers. Adams, she splits the uprights. And the Tigers, they trail now by just 1. Coming in for Thedford is Savannah Whitaker. Whitaker, she'll come in and serve here. Christie gets under it just enough, and Patterson on the swing. Hansen looking over at Adams, and she's going to get that off the hand of Permenter and down, and we're tied back up at 13. And this set, just as crucial as ever, the winner of this set here takes the lead and possibly a chance at a win in the next set. Over to Smith, well dug by Kisgan. Hansen now to Brazil. Adams gets down for it, and Gardner just can't put it in the right spot. Reaches up over the net for it, but that one's going to sail out of bounds. SWOSU takes the lead back. Now here's Jada Permenter to serve. Hansen back to Adams. And once again, she's going to put it down right on that exact same side, and Permenter just can't corral it. 14's on the board. Kisgan coming in for her is Savannah Whitaker. Excuse me, it'll be Haley Fairchild coming in for her. Patterson, she'll get that one through. Hansen to Adams. Soft touch that time, and it's going to hit the ground. Emily Adams, she's starting to heat up in this one. She's now got 12 kills in 18 tries. Adams earlier this season hit that 1,000 kill mark on her career. She's just continuing to notch up those numbers in what has been an illustrious career in the Washita jersey. Patterson, that one will go through, and just a little bit of a communication error there between Hansen and Brazil, and that one will go to the ground. Kisgan, she'll be in for Gardner. Hansen, she's going to go way away for it, and she's going to slide past the Tiger bench, and it's going to go down. All bottled up here at 15. Haley Smith, she'll serve for the Bulldogs. blocked by the Bulldogs. Tigers another chance at it. Permenter over to Patterson. And Patterson's swing will go out of bounds. Bulldogs looking for a tip. And they're going to get it. That one is going to go off Ouachita's hands and out, so that's going to be a SWOSU point, and they're going to take a 2-point lead here. Here's Haley Smith. She's been back there for the past 3 Bulldog points. That one off the net. Tigers able to field it. Kisgan's going to send it over on the free shot. Bulldogs, they've got a good opportunity here. Adams gets it over. Bulldogs, another good opportunity. Blocked. SWOSU, they're going to keep it over with them. Off the block. Adams. Hansen sets it up for Brazil. Blocked again. Both of these teams really sending it right back. Good back and forth, and it's going to go down. The Bulldogs take a large lead. They're up by 3 as this set continues to dwindle away. Haley Smith, she'll be back there once again. She's got 4. Her team, anyway, has got 4 of the last 4 points. Kisgan going to set up Adams. Hansen to the back corner. And Christie, she's going to send that one out. Substitution coming in for Emily Adams is Peyton Church. And coming in for Haley Smith is Libby Hughes. Patterson, that one's going to get dug by Kisgan. Nice dig by Christie. Bulldogs going back at it. Church is going to set it up for Brazil and out. Peyton Church on the assist, and Riley Brazil, she's got double-digit kills today. Tigers to within 1. Hansen on the dig. Kisgan's going to set up Brazil. Nice block by the Tigers. They're going to get a good chance at it. Hansen just can't keep it in bounds. She had the right idea, looking for that gap in the back corner, but just going to put it too far to the right side. SWOSU, they lead by 2. Here's Patterson on the serve. Off the top of the net, Whitaker gets a hand under it, and Brazil just can't scope out that corner. And that's going to force another timeout for Coach Frizz. Tigers trailing by 3. We'll see you right back here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever before. Learn more at captg.com.
Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler has established a reputation for providing clients with outstanding services that include auditing, accounting, and tax and business consulting. Contact Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler today at 870-246-4563 or by visiting them at 305 Professional Park Drive in Arkadelphia.
And coming back in from the Sturgis Physical Education Center, Tigers, they trail by 3. The last time that they were down in the sets was against University of Arkansas Fort Smith earlier this season in the Ready Tiger Invitational. Ouachita would then go on to get 3 sets in a row and win 3-1 against the Lions out of the MIAA. So far, we're still tied here. SWOSU, though, in danger of taking one from the Tigers. Here's Patterson on the serve. Hansen, she's going to give it up to Whitaker in the back row. Nice dig by Church. Tigers alive and well. And that one is blocked. I continue to say it, but it continues to be a problem for Ouachita. That front line block by the Bulldogs has been hard to get past. Substitutions for head coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser. Coming in number 3, Margaret Addison Scott, and then at the setter for Courtney Hansen, a new sophomore in Mac Bidwell. First time Courtney Hansen has not seen the court today. Bidwell, she's going to set up Fairchild. Bidwell again. Fairchild up to Scott. And she's going to find the back corner, and the freshman, she's going to score for the first time today. Coming in for Whitaker is Kaylee Thedford. Tigers a new look out front. It'll be Kaylee Thedford, Savannah Whitaker, and Haley Fairchild. Kisgan, what a nice dig. It's going to go through the rafters, and nice set by Bidwell. Well dug by Permenter, though. Bidwell over the net. Permenter on it again. Good back and forth by both teams. Bidwell over to Thedford. Christie, nice dig by Kisgan, and Thedford again. It's back and forth. Starting to go long. Kisgan, she's going to give it up to Thedford. Fairchild, she'll set up Scott off the block. Bidwell on the dig. Kisgan to Thedford, and we're back where we started. This one going back and forth. Bidwell continuing to get under it here. And that one's blocked. The duo of Scott and Fairchild is going to send it down, and the Tigers are going to win that long back and forth. Crucial possession there for Ouachita. And instead of being down by 4, they now trail by just a duo of points. Brazil almost gets that one down. Nice dig by Patterson and a block by the Tigers. Kisgan, she finds Thedford. Bidwell. And Thedford puts it down. Coach Frizz puts in the underclassmen in Scott and Bidwell, and the Tigers start to come back, and that's going to force a timeout for the Bulldogs. Tigers, they're down to within 1. Bulldogs 4 away from taking set number 3. We'll see what happens after the break here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At Ouachita, we're excited to partner with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, which offers many benefits to alumni and friends, and we want to tell you about one of those.
I'm Dylan McClain, a proud alumni, and I serve as the Vice President and Attorney at the Arkansas Baptist Foundation. The foundation proudly serves as Ouachita's Play and Giving partner, so if you're considering leaving a legacy gift or want to explore other charitable giving options, we'd love to guide you through that process. If you'd like to learn more about how you can invest in the next generation of Ouachita students, please contact us using the information below.
Go Tigers!
Returning to action here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. And the SWOSU Bulldogs, they trail by 1. They lead by 1, excuse me. Ouachita trailing by 1. They're inching themselves back into this one after a 3-0 scoring run here late in set number 3. The winner of this one gets the 1-set lead and the slight advantage in this game of inches. Bidwell, she'll give it to the back row Brazil. And Christie's swing is going to go too far. And we're all knotted up at 21s. Brazil, serve over, fielded by Patterson. Christie, that one's blocked off the antenna, but that one's going to go for the Bulldogs. Substitution now for the Bulldogs coming in, number 32, Katia Blanchett. On the evening, Blanchett, she has been dangerous up front. She's got the one block, but last time out she had 4 block assists. Serve will go long, and we're back to all 2s on the board. Coming in for Fairchild is Leah Gardner. And you've got an all-conference setter in Courtney Hansen, but Coach Frizz electing, let's keep her out right now. Sophomore Mac Bidwell has been very good for this team, and that's why it's all tied up. Tigers, this run has been because of the play of the sophomore setter. That one's going to go down for the Bulldogs, though. They're now just 2 away. And one dug by Thetford. Bidwell to Gardner, and what a soft touch. She's just barely going to coax it over the block and down. And Coach Frizz, she says, you guys have done your job well, to Margaret Addison Scott and Mac Bidwell, and she's going to put her seniors back in. Emily Adams and Courtney Hansen now here. Hansen will be back to serve. Nice dig by Brazil. Tigers a good chance at it. Thetford, Permenter under it. Christie can't get it over the net, and that error is costly. Tigers now take the lead. And they're hoping here to break the Bulldogs' hearts and take set 3. Set point here. Here's Hansen. To Smith, Thetford gets under it. Hansen's gonna set her back up. And it's down! Ouachita takes set number 3. The Tigers go up 2-1 here in this back and forth contest, and they'll go and cross the court with an advantage. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back for set 4 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita. Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of vets and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Vets and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
At Berry and Turnage, we specialize in bringing the law to your corner. We are dedicated to understanding what results you want and to helping you understand what actions we can take on your behalf. With over 30 years of experience and a proven track record of success, Berry and Turnage is here to lead you down a path to the results you need. We will work with you every step of the way to make sure that you understand the choices you are making and feel empowered to make them. Berry and Turnage. Serious injuries require serious attorneys.
Action continuing here from the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Ouachita narrowly winning set number 3. Now they're just one away from taking another home win here in Arkadelphia. I'm Isaac Bourne, here to bring you the tale to tell the season for Ouachita. They have gone undefeated in conference play up to this point. They're 5-0, now facing off against the 4-1 Bulldogs. And this one has been exciting. You saw set number 1 go heavily in the Tigers' way, but then that one immediately ended. Ouachita, they lose set number 2, 25-23, and then they do the exact same thing to the Bulldogs in number 3, winning 25-23. Hanson, she'll get up to Gardner, and she'll put it right through the block to start off this one. Tigers strike first for the first time today. Emily Adams in for Peyton Church. Ouachita up 1-0. Hanson, she's going to find the back line. Bulldogs waved it off, but definitely shouldn't have, as she's going to put it down for a service ace. Two 2-0 are the Tigers. Patterson gets under it, going to give it over to Christie. Off the block. Thedford. Blocked. Adams and Gardner going to send it down. Tigers make their presence known to start. They're going on a 3-0 run, entering into set 4. Gives it over to Christie. Tigers well fielded. Kisgan gives it to the other side. Tigers still alive. Thedford on the free shot. And finally, the Bulldogs put an end to that, and they'll score for the first time. They still trail by 2. Kaylin Christie, freshman out of Fishers, Indiana. Long way from home as she's going to set it up here. Hanson, back corner, but Christie, great effort to get under it. Patterson sends it over. Adams, she's going to come in contact with that SWASU block. And they've got 8 of those things today. Just an incredible performance by the Bulldogs. Thedford trying to snipe out that back corner, but the swing's going to be too hard. Whitaker, she'll come in for Thedford. Whitaker back to serve. And Smith, that swing is going to be too far past the line. 5-2, Tigers lead. And Whitaker, she'll notch her first service ace of the evening. She's up to 8 digs and 1 service ace here, and that's going to be a timeout for the Bulldogs. Tigers, they take a 6-2 lead to start set number 4. We'll be back for the Bulldogs' response in just a minute on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
Return to action here from the Spec. Savannah Whitaker, she'll be back to serve. Tigers now lead 6-2. Swasu calling the timeout before the break. We'll see what they do to respond. And Haley Smith, she knows exactly what to do. She'll put it down right in the middle of the Tigers' defense. Substitutions for the Bulldogs coming in now. Number 6, Sydney Winfrey. Gardner, that one well fielded by Christie. Patterson going to send it over on the free shot. Kisgan, here's Brazil. Patterson, the strength that time, and Kisgan can't get under it in time. 6-4, Bulldogs starting to come back in this one. They now trail by just 2. Here's Jada Perminter, reigning GAC Defensive Player of the Week. Hanson off the block to Gardner. Smith, that one is going to find the Bulldogs out of position, and they're going to let that one hit the ground. Substitutions coming in for Kisgan is Fairchild. Tigers lead 7-4. Leah Gardner to send it over. And just barely can't tag that back line. Gardner, she'll come out for Kisgan. Kylie Kisgan, she's got 14 digs in the contest. Smith, that one is going to go to the hands of Brazil. She'll now go for the kill. And she'll get it. Riley Brazil now up to 12 kills in this one in 33 tries. Church in for Adams. And in for Smith and Patterson are Hughes and Winfrey. Or it's just Hughes in for Smith. Patterson and Winfrey are both in. Church's serve can't overcome the net. Patterson now, she'll serve. Nice dig by Whitaker. Brazil, she's going to set up Hanson. They're going to say that one did not glance a hand, so it's going to go for Ouachita. Thedford in for Whitaker. Tigers lead by 3, hoping to pull away here. A win in this set for the Tigers would mean a win in the game. Going to give it back to the back row, Patterson. Hanson, that one's blocked. Thedford, she'll go at it again. That one off the hands. Kisgan can't get under it, and she'll slide towards the Ouachita camera. 9-7. Tigers have the lead. Back in the game is Morgan Ritchie. Back to Thedford off the net. Didn't glance a Bulldog hand, so that's going to go as an attack error for Thedford. Hanson. She's going to give it to Fairchild now. And they're going to say she did grab that sideline. So Fairchild, she'll notch the kill that time. Now that's 5 for her in 10 tries. And right there, looks like head coach Josh Collins wants to look at that one again, as the SWOSU bench said that it did look like it was going out of bounds. So they'll use the instant replay for the first time today. New rule in the Great American Conference coming into this season is coaches, with the ability of coaches' challenges, you now have to have those available at every single venue. Here at Ouachita and the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, we pride ourselves on providing that instant replay from our 2 side cameras. But now the officials going to the monitor to see what they can find here. If it does go down, that keeps Ouachita in the lead by 2. But if Fairchild did put it out of bounds, it'll be tied up at 9, and the first time that this one has been tied in quite a while. Individual performances in this one, Paris Patterson and Katia Blanchett have 10 kills apiece for the Bulldogs. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, it's Emily Adams and Riley Brazil with 12 and 11 kills respectively. But Brazil also with the double-double tonight. She's got 11 digs. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, Courtney Hanson in pursuit of the triple-double. Not sure if she'll get to it. She's only got 4 kills today with 36 assists and 10 digs. Meanwhile, libero for the Tigers, Kylie Kisgan, she's got 15 digs. But the player to really look for tonight, Jada Permenter, she's got 24 digs. The libero for the Bulldogs, proving why she is the reigning defensive player of the week in the Great American Conference. Mackenzie Sims, the setter for the Bulldogs. Most of the season, it's been Cameron Turner. But today, taking a bit of a step back. And the call is going to stand for the Tigers, meaning that the challenge by Collins. Bulldogs celebrating. Not sure why, though. And I guess the official changed his mind the last second after the call already went over the PA system. So he'll give the point to the Bulldogs, I guess. Hanson to Fairchild. Patterson, she'll send it over. Ouachita, good opportunity. Hanson going to give it over to Thedford. And that'll be a net infraction for the Bulldogs. Kaylin Christie just got caught up that time. So Ouachita, they'll take back that 8-10 lead that they've had before. Substitutions now for SWOSU, coming in number 11, Jada Permenter, and number 7, Libby Hughes. Kisgan, she'll serve for the Tigers. 10 serving 9, not 8. Tigers saying that Ouachita didn't touch it, but officials will let them play on here. Back to Blanchett. Off the block, it's Church under it. Gardner lofting it over the block. Tigers will get it back. Thedford, she's going to find the back corner, and it's going to go down. Tigers really painting the corners tonight, and that time it's going to give them back that 2-point lead that they had earlier. Thedford up to 9 kills in this one, looking for that elusive double digit. That one off the block and out. SWOSU with the response. It's now 11-10. Haley Smith now in for Libby Hughes. Hanson to Gardner, and she's going to find a way through the block and down. Adams in for Church, and now you've got the Twin Towers up front in Gardner and Adams. Kaylee Thedford, she'll round out that front row. Ouachita with their entire starting lineup back in. Christie, she'll send it over. And Adams, the power. And she's going to let her team know about it too. Tigers up to 3 in their lead. This game, emotions have been high as you've got 2 of the better teams in the conference going up against each other. SWOSU historically good. Ouachita now bursting onto the scene after that Great American Conference Tournament Championship last year. Kisgan, Hanson's going to get a chance to give it to Gardner. Kisgan gets under it, but just not enough. Bulldogs now to within 2. Hanson up to behind Emily Adams. And on the free shot, Blanchett's going to send it out of bounds. Thedford going out in for her, Savannah Whitaker. Whitaker, she's got herself a service ace along with 8 digs today. Coming into the season, she was labeled as an outside hitter, but Whitaker has really been one of the better defensive specialists for this team this year, as that one's going to go down. Bulldogs can't get it over the garden wall. The sophomore out of Crandall, Texas. Off the block, Tigers have a chance at it. Hanson, she's got Brazil. Over to Patterson. Whitaker, nice dig. Brazil's gonna nick it off the net, and nice awareness that time by Blanchett, finding the gap. Kisgan can't get to it in time. In for Blanchett now, number 6, Sydney Winfrey. After wiping down the floor, Tigers lead by 3. They are 10 away from another win here at home. That one is going to overcome the back line just barely. Great awareness by the Tigers to see that one coming. Fairchild in for Kisgan. Patterson, she'll send it over in the block. The Cabot native Haley Fairchild coming alive tonight and just at the right time, and that's going to signal a timeout. The Tigers now just 8 away from another home win. SWOSU's got to respond. We'll see what happens here after the break on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Owned by Washita alumni, Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more in downtown Arkadelphia is a must-stop for everyone. Stop by in the morning for fresh coffee, a specialty coffee drink, or a full breakfast. Come back at lunch, or in the evening for burgers like the Primo Burger, the pulled pork burger, or the mac and cheese burger. Maybe it's a salad, a wrap, a quesadilla, or one of our varieties of pizza. And don't forget to top it off with a sweet treat that puts the cherry on top of a great meal. That's Java Primo on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia.
We offer local expertise, a professional experience, and the attention to detail that you deserve. Nine Insurance Professionals offers a comprehensive list of commercial and personal insurance products and can fit their products to your needs. Insurance can be complicated. Let us take care of it for you. It's the assurance you're looking for when it comes to protecting what's important to you. 9 Insurance Professionals at 10th and Caddo in Arkadelphia. 870-246-3700. Local, professional, personal.
Washita leads 17-12 as we come back here to the Sturgis Physical Education Center. Leah Gardner will be back to serve. SWOSU hoping to get back into this one. Washita with a set win. They'll claim the win. Haley Fairchild back at it again. And she'll score for the Tigers. Christy Hansen, she's gonna snipe out the back corner, and Permenter can't get to it in time. Tigers pulling away. They lead 19-12. Leah Gardner, she's back to serve on a 4-0 scoring run. Gives it up to Smith, and that's a tone setter right there. Haley Smith wants to make sure that her team still has some energy in it, and so she'll put the strength and the power right in the middle of the Washita defense. 19-13, still a hill to climb up if the Bulldogs want to make it back in this one. And that's not what you want if you want to make a comeback. That one's going to hit the net and go down. Now substitutions, Haley Smith coming in for her, Libby Hughes. Peyton Church, she'll sub in for Emily Adams on Washita's side as they are now 5 away. Gives it up, Peyton Church gets the hands under it, Tigers alive. Patterson, she'll put it off the block and down. Bulldogs back to within 6. Here's Patterson. Washita 5 away. Hansen gives it to Brazil, and that one's going to go off the dig and out. 4 away. Coming in now, Kaylee Thedford for the Tigers. Thedford, she dealt the dealing blow just a week ago against the Reddies. We'll see what she does here. That one going to make it through the block and down. Substitutions for the Bulldogs coming in now. Number 5, Morgan Ritchie. Nice dig by Hughes. Now here's Hauk. And Thedford, she'll try at it again, this time on a different angle on Hughes, and she can't find a way around it. Peyton Church in for Haley Fairchild. Kylie Kisgan in for Haley Fairchild. Gives it up. Thedford, back corner. The Pearland, Texas native has found quite the role for this Tigers team in dealing these game-changing blows to the opposition. Tigers lead by 8, their biggest of the set. Hauk goes up for it, Church under it. Thetford, that one will take a ride down the net, but back to the Tigers. So that'll be another attack error for her. Coming in for Hughes now, Haley Smith. Hanson to Gardner. There was 3 going up for the block, but Leah Gardner didn't care. She'll put it right through, and the Tigers now have match point here from the spec. Crowd getting loud, and we'll see here if Washita's impact can be just as much so. Smith, that one's gonna go down. Looks like it went off the block, so now SWOSU, they've got a large hill to climb, and they've got to do it perfectly. But this one's still not out of reach. 1 point for Washita, signals another home win. Gardner, she'll give it to Thetford, and that's a block for the Bulldogs. You can't go swinging near the SWOSU block, and that time Thetford just had to get it over. And the Bulldogs went to work on that one. Kaylin Christie, she'll serve it over. Hanson to Gardner. Bulldogs still alive. That one is blocked, but it's going to go out past the margins. SWOSU, they're still in this one, fighting. We saw Washita with this type of effort in set number 2, but it's been match point for a while. Washita, they just need the 1 point. Christie over. Hanson, she'll give it to Gardner. Hanson gets under it, and Kisgan can't get to it in time. Bulldogs, they'll reach 20. And this one's starting to become a problem for the Tigers, and that's exactly what they see. Head coach Allison Frizzell-Kaiser signals a timeout, and the Tigers look to get the final point and win this one here at home. We'll be right back here on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Let Domino's cure your cravings by ordering online, calling us at 246-3131, or dropping by and seeing us on Pine Street in Arkadelphia. Join Domino's Rewards and begin earning rewards in just 2 visits. Check out our $6.99 mix and match and make the whole family happy. You might as well throw in a stuffed crust pizza, a sandwich, pasta, stuffed cheesy bread while you're at it. Check out other deals on our app or at Domino's.com.
Victory doesn't just happen on game day. It's earned in the sweat, the silence, the prep. No crowd, no lights, just focus. Because when something unexpected happens like an accident, you need a team that's ready. I've been fighting for clients for over 30 years. There's a reason we're still in the game. And at Taylor King Law, we don't just show up.
We win. On your side, by your side. The winning side.
And we return to action here. Washita just 1 point away from another home win, but the Bulldogs quickly approaching. They trail by 4, hoping to find themselves back in this one and keep this game alive. Thetford, she'll get the dig. Hanson's going to give it up to Adams. Permenter, she'll set up Smith. Hanson back to Adams. That one's blocked. Washita another chance. Here's Thetford. Tigers just can't find a way through. Patterson will send it over. Kisgan and Adams puts it down. That's the dealing blow in Washita. They'll move to 6-0 in conference play, and they'll deal Southwestern Oklahoma State their first loss since their second game in conference play. Your final score here from the Spec in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Washita 3, SWOSU 1. And for a while there, many thought that the Bulldogs were going to make this one interesting, and they did. Up until set number 4, where Ouachita turned it on. They did let the Bulldogs back into it just a little bit. But finishing off there, you saw was Emily Adams. The soft touch, finding a way over that nationally ranked number 1 block in the nation. But for now, it'll be it here for us here at OSDN. I've been Isaac Bourne. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday as Ouachita takes on Northwestern Oklahoma State back here. Meanwhile, SWOSU, they move across the street to take on Henderson tomorrow before heading home. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne. Thank you all, everyone, for listening and for watching and for attending if you're watching this one back. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Granick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.